Here is my review for The Legend of Korra Season 4, Episode 7, titled Reunion. So with this week's episode of The Legend of Korra, I will say that this week's episode was subpar. Not really much happened. Honestly, when it comes to plot progression, not much happened in this episode. Only plot progression that we really had was with Kuvira at the end of the episode, going to this particular forest that Toph is in, and messing with the particular tree that's inside the forest where Toph is in. So you already know what's about to happen to Kuvira and her men. They're about to get owned by Toph. They're not gonna be able to handle her. She is the greatest. She is the greatest metal bender, son. You cannot mess with her. Even at her age, she will still mop the floor with you. So Kuvira, you better get ready. You better get that lube because she's about to rape you. Because it's over. So I'm looking forward to next week's episode because I know it's about to happen. She's going to come over there. This is how she's going to come back. And that's how they're incorporating her back into the series and stuff. I heard that there's still more episodes where Toph's going to be in it and everything like that. So I'm actually happy about this. I am happy about that. But when it comes to Kuvira, like I was saying before, I'm not going to talk too much about her anymore because I've been doing that in a lot of my reviews. But I knew it. It's like she's just, like I said, she's a pure villain. She's a pure villain. That's why I can't get with her. I'm not interested in Kuvira like that at this point in time. But it is what it is. She's doing what she's doing. So we'll see what she's trying to do, how it comes, and we're trying to get this power from this tree and everything, because she is trying to do it. So let's see if she can actually manage to get some before maybe Toph mops the floor with her. We'll see how this all gonna go. Other parts of this episode, we have Korra reuniting with Mako and Asami, and we have Prince Wu there and everything, and he had to pretty much protect Prince Wu because there's people trying to get him, of course. And we see, and this is one thing, I was saying this in my review last week. I was saying that when it comes to Kuvira versus Korra, I was saying that Korra could have showed up a better fight. I wasn't expecting her to win. I did not expect her to win that battle because at that point in time, she didn't need to win because beating Kuvira at that time wouldn't make much sense. So I didn't expect her to win that, but I wanted her to actually showcase a little bit more talent here. Like she could have had a better fight is the whole thing. I mean, even though again she is at a weakened state still. Yes, she's still at a weakened state, but she could have had a better fight, a better showing here, because that was terrible. Kuvira mopped the floor with freaking Korra. I'm messing up right now. No takes though. But Korra, in this episode, she actually metal bent the stuff that was getting thrown at her. The same stuff that Kuvira be throwing at people, yet those guys were doing the same thing to Korra, and Korra actually metal bent all that out the way. I'm sitting here like, this is what I was talking about. What she did in this episode is exactly what I was talking about, what she could have done with Kuvira. That would have changed the title just a little bit on the fight. All I wanted her to do was actually just, you know, not let it be so one-sided. That's all I wanted. And it's just like seeing what she did here, I'm just like, really? So you could have done this, but you didn't. So why? I don't know. Like I felt like that again. I felt like they kind of nerfed her a little bit so that Kuvira can just, you know, to showcase Kuvira is like so much more stronger than Korra and stuff or something. I don't know what the heck that was. I don't know. It just wasn't. It wasn't a good look. It just wasn't a good look. And another part of this episode is also with Bolin and Varric, and pretty much when it comes to Bolin, anyways. He comes to the realization that, yeah, you were working with a tyrant and you were helping her achieve her goals of just taking over places and crap like that. And, yeah, she was terrible. And you were kind of having a hand in that, so he kind of feels bad about it now. And he apologizes to the people that he was, like, rescuing and everything, these fugitives that was trying to get out of there. So, I mean, he full on understands this, and he's now going north, and he's trying to go to Republic City so they can regroup and, you know, get everything down. So I mean, think that does another progression when it comes to this episode as well, is that right there. So I mean, I don't know. The reason why I feel like this was like a subpar episode is for the fact that it just, a lot of this wasn't necessarily needed, and I feel like it was misplaced. Like because it kind of halted the story in some cases. It was just misplaced. They could have put this the moment freaking Korra came back to Republic City and everything. You know what I'm saying? They could have actually added the episode then before Kuvira versus Korra and stuff like that. Or they didn't necessarily even have to have the Korra versus Kuvira fight, because again, all it's gonna do is make Korra lose anyways and make Kuvira win. So it's like we didn't necessarily need all this. So I just like the pacing of this kind of weird, and then just with their story, it's just, I don't know. With this season right now, it's really all over the place for me, and I'm not really. I'm not really enjoying it because, I mean, it's showcasing, it's focusing a lot more on Bolin, which is not much of a character that we have. I mean, I don't necessarily mind it trying to focus on him to really develop this character because he needs development, but it's just, he's not interesting enough to really carry like that. And then, like I said, when it comes to Kuvira, I'm not really liking Kuvira that much as well. And like I said, she's just a pure villain. You know, she's not. There's nothing really redeemable about her. She's a pure villain in this season right here, and all the other ones weren't like that. So it's just, I don't know. And I can't really mess with that. And then Korra and her issues, though sometimes interesting, it's really lacking a bit because I don't know what's going on. She seemed a lot better in this episode than when she was facing against Kuvira. It's just I don't know what's happening. So I don't know. I guess I'm having a weird feeling about this season so far. I'm not enjoying it as much as I really want to. I love The Legend of Korra. I really do. It's just, I hate the fact that it's going this way. It's really bothersome. You know, it's just really bothersome for me. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I mean, I know a lot of people do still like what's going on here. And like I said, there's still things that I like about this season as well that's happening. It's just, I just don't like some of the ways that they're going about doing some of the things they're doing in this season. So yeah. So again, I do look forward to seeing Toph go ham on freaking Kuvira. I really look forward to that. I also look forward to seeing what Korra's gonna have to do here as well, and then Bolin as well when they all regroup and everything. So you know, things are coming together. It's the whole thing here. So overall, again, this was a subpar episode. Not too much really actually happened. So yeah, leave your comments below and tell me what you think of this week's episode of Legend of Korra. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Legend of Korra reviews from me. So that's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.